Georgia Thanksgiving week will provide little rest for election workers. They've now been tasked with counting the votes in the presidential race for a third time. CBS 46's Astrid Martinez telling us how this recount, officially requested by the president, is different from the last one. Astrid, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Karen. Well, that first tally was done by the Secretary of State. It was an audit to see if the new voting machines worked properly. This new recount is requested by the losing candidate, and it's done at the taxpayer expense. Now, keep in mind that these election workers have to prepare for the January runoffs, which means a lot of work, and it's supposed to be done in 7 weeks. That's why today the election board members put through an emergency voting rules that will help them with the voting process.
Georgia's election process is under heightened scrutiny. This after continued disinformation put out by President Trump on unproven voter fraud. The state's primaries also raised nationwide concerns. We saw untrained poll workers, fewer voting locations, and long lines in predominantly black and brown communities. To make it easier to cast and process ballots during a pandemic, today, Republican Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger and 4 other board members extended 2 ballot processing rules.
These 2 rules have been in place since before the primary this year, but they are set to expire a few days before the January 5th election.
First, the use of secure drop boxes will continue through the January runoff. Dropbox locations may open 49 days prior to Election Day. They will be monitored with a video recording device 24/7. Every Dropbox will close on Election Day, and ballots will be collected by 7 p.m.
Without doing this early scanning, it would probably take weeks to get the amount of absentee ballots scanned.
The second emergency rule now requires counties to process absentee ballots starting the week before Election Day. Election workers will be able to open the envelopes and scan the ballot. They, however, will not be able to tabulate the results until polls close on Election Day. So far, there have been around 800,000 absentee ballots requested for the runoff election. That's 3 times the amount of all 2018 votes, and we're still early in this cycle.
Now, there was a third item on the agenda addressing rumors of people moving to the state so they can register to vote and help their party win. That item was scrapped from the conversation today, and election board members said that information will be issued to counties as an official election bulletin. Of course, we're going to keep you updated on all the recounts coming from Georgia. For now, I'm live from the state capitol. Astrid Martinez, CBS 46 News.
It hasn't stopped, Astrid. Thank you so much. And just a